I made myself a little more presentable, a little tiny bit. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let me show you. Let me show you what I just did. Are you ready for this? I am so excited. It looks so fancy and it's so easy. I cannot believe it. Ready? So, because that's all we have left to do. See the last link below. Enjoy. I could have held this here. What? What? Anyways, if you've enjoyed this, I did some masking. There you go, the mask. I should have, I don't know what. I should have done like a tutorial because as I was figuring it out, went to file, compound clip, new compound clip. And that combined, these were all separate clips and then it combined into one. That's what I was looking for so much. Secondly, I'm going to put in the masking. This is the masking YouTuber person. Awesome. That's all I needed. That's just me personally. That's all I need. I don't know exactly what she was doing that later. And she's also doing like an actual person, which is much more difficult than a square. I use it for that square. You can see the little red things. Can you? I don't know. No, I guess I was too close. So you can see the little red things there. Yeah. And then this whole thing was done through Canva. So this is my stuff. These are like my pictures, past pictures, see? Mukbang and language challenge. And this is what I used. So I used, what layout did I use? I used that layout. Using that layout, some Arizona stargazing. It's like kind of further down. This is the layout I used for the language challenge. And this is canva.com. And then I copied, so I made this into two titles because if you saw it, wow, this is so, if you saw it, that only has one title. Select it, Command C or Control copy. And then this, which one was that? These are all the text. So I used that. It's not the best. I'm not too happy with it, but it's okay. I went through all of these. I tried a few on. It's this one. That's that one. And I changed the colors because you can change the colors and stuff. And then these I just created. So I just saved. Now that's going to be a fun mask right there. This I just saved. I just screenshotted on my phone. And that I made into, like I used this thing. So the picture editor or whatever. To crop it, I masked this using just the shape button, and thankfully it was this gray right here, the second gray for Snapchat, just so you know. And then I created a text because my name wasn't exactly my name. And then Instagram and Facebook, I just searched for transparent icons. This one, Halloween party. It has like little bones, but you know, whatever. I might change that. But I like it overall. Overall. There you go. I am so happy. Oh my gosh. But this is only half of the dress, and then do what I can with the rest. I don't know what exactly. Like it's, yeah. And also I need to color code it a little bit. But this is going to help because this I can just do Final Cut Pro. I don't know. Why can't you just look at Adobe and just do what they do? Anyways, I'm going to figure all that out, but let's take a shower and get ready for Wonder Woman. I also am hungry. I ate 2 eggs and I ate sunny side up crushed with pepper and salt. Unfortunately, a pink waffle thing with a little bit of maple syrup. But I've been taking, I think yesterday I took 3 Nexiums. So, and I took that because when it was prescribed to me, I was taking at first, for the first 2 weeks, I took 4 of these, because this one's like half a strength of one regular one prescribed. So I was taking 4 of these, and even my doctor said, you know, because you can just double them up. I don't know if he said triple them up, but he definitely said that I can double them up, which I have been doing anyways. And it doesn't actually work that much. So fingers crossed, pumni strângi. That's what we do in Romanian. It's strâng pumni. Wow, that's bad. No, I cannot say that in English. Anyways. Before I have to iron my shirt. Before ironing my shirt, it's the one from the language challenge. It needs ironing all the time, which is a pain. But this is the book that my mom and I wrote. They're all poem song things that I wrote. And then I don't know where hers are. I think these are hers. And these are her paintings. That's my favorite one. It's in our house. A lot of these are in our house. Yeah, so that's her pages, and these are all mine. Obviously, I love it so much that it's the cover. Okay, back to ironing and showering. Wow, this lens is so big, and the focus is so bad. Okay. Wow. It's so big that you're too close. You're too close. Excuse my appearance. I'll just do it this way. I slept on this side, obviously, and it's... I don't know what I just hit. But obviously it's very puffy. You know, a mess right now. But I'm going to get right into editing. I have 0 kilobytes storage. Okay, I have to move some stuff. I'm getting right into editing so I can finish and take a shower. Then Wonder Woman. I just wanted to try this out, but obviously I couldn't do vlogging with you. Obviously. You're good for non-moving pictures things. By the way, you are EOS Rebel T5i Canon. Okay. Talk to you soon. Let's go. Let's get editing. Yeah, you look nice. Anyways, I'm going to finish my end card. I have to mask these videos. And I thought, why not do it on film? Well, it's going to be a challenge because it's fun. It's fun. What does it? What does it? What does it? So I'm gonna actually zoom you in. Focus. Okay. Portozutsu. This is what he looks like right now. I feel like he thinks that I put something on top of him. Anyway, so I'm going to go, but there you go. I just made my thumbnail. It's a lot of trial and error for me. It's like what looks right, what feels right. I need it to be that way, or I just prefer it that way because I like playing around. That's why I think I like graphic design, but I'm gonna change it. What if I change it to, yeah, that looks better. But I'm hungry and I'm tired and I should edit vlogs, but I don't feel like it. What should a Twitter tagline thing be? My dog thought it was food. And then I'm gonna have go feed him too. Oh gosh, that hurts. Ow. Sorry, this is so slow and I'm just tired. I'm burned out. I don't really know why and how, but I'm burned out. I have to work on my website and my Facebook. Oh, this is what I didn't do. Okay, well, I guess I have to do the end card annotation things, so I can't publish it. Go take a nap. Alright, so I didn't get to do anything else. My hair is weird. Okay, so now we have reserved seatings over here too, and how do we get out of here? So we just got here. Tocmai ajuns. I need to try this in different languages. Tocmai ajuns să vizionăm Wonder Woman. O, uite, iese aici. Am găsit și noi, da.
Era chiar aici.
Da.
Vin ca după unde?
Viene pa. Pe aici. Bueno, entonces sí. Somos aquí para visionar, para mirar, para... no me recuerdo ahora. Para la película Wonder Woman. Suntem aici să vizionăm... yeah, this is so confusing in so many languages. And plus, those people were Romanian, so that was so crazy. But yeah, so we're... suntem aici să mâncăm niște pizza first, mai întâi. Și pe urmă mergem la Wonder Woman. I don't know how to say that in Romanian.
Veggie option pizza that is white sauce.
What does it have?
It has chicken and bacon, jalapeno, banana pepper,
Oh,
ranch,
no.
and buffalo drizzle.
Yeah, that's okay.
How you doing?
Hi.
What do you get for you?
Just the regular hot dog and cheese fries.
Regular or large cheese fry?
Small.
Regular.
Yeah.
Anything else for you? Anything to drink?
No, that's it.
You said nothing to drink, sweetie?
Yes.
You 684? On that one, please.
Very random.
Okay, theater's 10. It's to the right up
10.
the stairs and then seats A9 through 12.
Și apă. Whatever. All right, so we just got to the movie. Let's see this assigned seating lounge chair. Ce ciudat! A, ăsta e?
Nu știu ce număr, că
A, ăsta e E. Vai de mine, nu pot. Nu, în niciun caz. Vă duceți amândoi sau nu? Că eu nu... Stați așa. So we got the front row seats.
Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Like, that's just so stupid.
Look for The Mummy opening in Real D 3D and IMAX 3D at Regal Cinemas everywhere on June the 9th.
Ce?
Get your tickets now.
Nici nu văd nimic. Uite-te și tu. Eu nu știu cum văd de oamenii ăștia.
There is something about those first horror.
So I got out. We're going to see Captain Underpants instead. I don't know where that is. Because one, when you choose the seat, the front row is at the top. Because, you know, American education. And two, it's impossible to see. One, you can't see the whole movie. You have to constantly look at everything. And then it's blurry.
nu poți să-mi dai refund. Sau faci ce vrei tu.
Tu ai intrat deja, deci nu mai trebuie bilete.
Nu, nici n-am arătat asta. Că noi stăm aici, poți să stai la asta dacă vrei.
Nu, mergem la ăla. Theater... Dar și ăsta e în față, e B. Dacă vrei să intrăm, stăm aici. Hai să vedem.
This is my last chance. If I lose, I never get to do this again.
That's our user, Alex.
We have an incoming text.
Hello, crew.
What about that?
I'm as calm as the breeze of the bee's knee.
Yes, I am on it. Hello?
Who is this?
They've all got their quirks, you know?
Baltimore City. Way bigger than that.
From the moment you're born, people think they got you all figured out.
I was younger then.
Smash it to pieces.
With my head?
What else you gonna hit it with?
Tom? And I'm Julian. We're from Chapman University. And this is our film. Enjoy.
I did fall asleep. I fell asleep.
Wait, no way! She's been on hold for like the whole movie.
I'm so uncomfortable doing this, probably. I seriously fell asleep twice at Captain Underpants, not because of the Captain Underpants part, but because I am old and I never lounged before. That was too comfortable. Actually, it wasn't that comfortable. I'm thinking of a cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. I've been wanting one for months. My family's at Aladdin's right now and it came off. Where have all the manners gone? Hey. Should go get on stage.
I like your sunglasses.
Thank you. That bird. Sing so nice. I did not get a cheesecake. Is it $7? $7? Excuse me, Cheesecake Factory. I'm not paying $7 for a slice of cheesecake. So now I don't know where to get a cheesecake from. Which way? This way. Okay, so I'm waiting for my family to get up here. What is wrong with my hair? Whatever. So, review Captain Underpants. Not the best movie, not the worst movie, not the best movie. No, but it is what it is. Cup half full, or I don't know. I got my thing. I guess they're over here somewhere. Got my Urban Outfitter perfume and well, bad lighting. Good lighting. Bad lighting. Oh my gosh, I'm dizzy. Portos, hai afară, portos, hai afară. Hai, portusel, hai afară, hai. Go, 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 go. Mergem pe partea cealaltă, hai la poștă. I have to use the restroom. But, oh, someone needs to use the restroom too. And I can use my restroom anytime. So we're going for a walk. I don't know if you can see me because it's kind of dark already. You sort of can see it. It is so sad that every noise, I don't know about you, but every noise that I hear, instantly go, is it a gunshot? I sort of grew up with that, but that's not an excuse. It's like, no, no, no. Motiony. Oh, me and the moon. Kind of impressed. Yeah, this is why we don't go with my dog on a walk, because there's no walking involved. There's no walking involved. I am so blue. Seems like I'm a little less blue. So the thing, whoa, a frog. The thing with this is sometimes it autocorrects itself with the white balance, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have to like stop it and do it again, if that makes sense. Anyway, so today I'm anxious. I don't know if it's PMS or what, but I am so anxious, in a bad mood, annoyed, anxious, in a bad mood. It sounds like it, doesn't it? I hope it is, because I did finish my video, but I am so unhappy with it. I'm unhappy with the topic. I'm happy because it was so fast and I made it. It got me started again. I don't really like it. It's so critical and negative and criticizing people. I want to be better than that, but I think I'm also giving myself a pat on the back or on the shoulder, a hug, because I did it. That's, I think, the hardest part. I need to work on most is to just start and do. I didn't even, speaking of that, I didn't even open my intent bracelet things. And one of those is do, D-O, that's all, because that is my major issue. Is I can plan all day and all night. I know you can't see me, just bear with me. Look at the pretty sky. It's prettier anyways. But I know that I can have all the ideas, but if I don't do them, if I don't start, they'll never be perfect enough, and so on and so forth. So that's the thing today. I'm annoyed because the end card, I prepared and spent so much time on it, and then I completely tune out of my mind the fact that YouTube changed the annotations. There's no more annotations, and it's relying on that. Like that, I don't really see in real life. Wait. I think yesterday I also got very exhausted because it's been a while since I've done anything. I want to say those are liliech bats. I always forget to bring a bag, and then we do like 2 walks in one because it's me going back, digging for a bag, coming back. Yeah, I will not be a very patient parent if I ever. Mergem acasă, venim. Portos. I wish I could communicate with him. Maybe, I don't know. That looks so cool. Yesterday I was getting so annoyed because I was just so exhausted, but not like regular exhaustion. Exhaustion like when you're like hangry, like when you're very annoyed at everything and you're exhausted and pain is like doubled or tripled, stuff like that. Oh, have a wonderful day. I'm going to talk to you later because this is kind of pointless because you can't see me at all. This was such a fail. I could not find the poop. Oh. Oh. Portas. Ție milă, știi unde o găsesc pe asta? La mine în cameră. Așa-i faci mai rău, mai coinger. Iarăși vine încoace. We're going to sit a tiny bit on this chair actually because I don't trust that couch not having spiders and stuff. Anyways, I wanted to just talk it out, let it out, because I got a hate comment from my friend who is the person that I mentioned in my BMW video, not the ex. I'm going to be honest, I did not read the whole thing because he got into like technical things. I'm like, okay, good for you. Like, you know when you make like one short thing into like much longer than it needs to be, which I do often. Is my makeup kind of all over the place? Kind of, yeah. To be honest, I don't feel like taking it off. He posted basically, don't judge what you don't understand. It was, I think, his last comment. I'm not going to read it again because it's going to make me like riled up again. I just commented irony with a smiley face because it's exactly how I felt in one word. I was like super concise. Wow, and efficient. Yeah, call me. It's irony. I don't know if he watched it until the end because at the end I mentioned why it bothers me. It's not that he called me shallow with wanting the new thing, wanting the shiny technology, GPS new thing. I mean, it's not about that. You are shallow because I shouldn't even go into explaining this. Someone who only thinks about himself and about this one car that he's always wanted, you don't move on from your past. I feel that's more shallow. I feel like that's very egotistical and that's not evolving, not growing, not moving forward, not living your life. Yeah, I've had cars that I've wanted since I was little and they've always changed. I've always been proud of this and I understand that not everyone is this way and not everyone has to be this way, but I have been proud of constantly changing. People especially have put me down because of that actually. So when I was in like high school or middle school or what was that? My mom was saying that I laugh like people I hang around laugh, or I start talking. I'm human. We all do this. We sit the same way that this person that we like or is our friends or our family, how they sit, because that's our way of showing connection. I remember remember that guy that I almost had my first kiss with? Sitting in the kitchen of his not adopted family. I don't know, when like he was here for a year or a semester or something. What do you call that kind of family? Host family? Yeah. Wow, I don't remember. His dad or his mom was a psychology, like, well, the host mom or dad, I don't know. They're really cool. I'm bad at connecting with people. I'm going to tell you, I'm really bad at connecting. And one of the things Shameless Maya was saying was you have to be curious and ask people questions, and I'm an observer. That is, like, I try because it's important, but I always say this, I'd rather you tell me your life story. I feel weird trying to like probe you and interview you. Like, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. Yes, everyone wants to talk about themselves, but I don't know. Sometimes I've had people who were like, why are you asking me all these questions? That's how I felt when they were asking me questions. Anyways, I'm deviating and this is already 4 minutes. If you watch it until the end, you understand maybe I wasn't clear enough. So maybe that's why I'm doing this. Why it bothers me that guys, these boys, I call them boys and I call them immature because they have not grown, and he just proved me right. He was saying that he's been dreaming of this car since he was 10. Well, case in point, like, you have to grow. This is your life. You're going to waste it on something that you had like dream about when you were little. When I was little, I wanted to be a singer, and guess what? As I grew up, I saw different things and I realized, yeah, I want to be a singer, but this way or that way, and I want to do more things, and ooh, this is kind of cool too, and let me try that. Like, you don't get stuck. I don't know. What I was saying, you have to watch at the end. I'm not even going to try to perfect it because I'm rusty at this and I am learning still very much. So it says something about how you treat other people and how you respect the world. If you think about it, new technology is coming from people who are passionate about science, about finding things that are new, better ways, worse ways, different ways. And those people are very passionate about it. You're putting them down because this car that was made way back when was made way back when. And today things are not that good. These people pour their sweat, sometimes probably their blood, and I think definitely their tears. Blood, sweat, and tears. Napitanunmal, whatever. They pour all this effort in and their passion. Not everyone, but the people who invent them for sure. And you're sort of just laughing in their face. Like, their job doesn't matter, their passion doesn't matter, their dreams don't matter. I know it might be absurd for me to make that correlation, but I mean, there is that correlation. It exists. It's real. When I was reflecting on why does this bother me, well, that's what I do. Like, why does it bother me? That's what I came up with. I came up with that, and I came up with the fact that the thing they have in common is being closed-minded, because you are closed-minded when you can move past something and you live in the past. This is like where I am not Ryan Higa. I've stopped myself. This is why I'm in the acting class that I am, because I'm like, ooh, no, you can't think. Instead of just letting it all roll out of my brain, I have that filter. We've had this conversation. I don't want to get into it because I've already said too many details about him, but he has said some bad stuff about some people. That's not something to be proud of. It's kind of a pattern. I noticed patterns. Yes, not everyone who owns a BMW is that way, and I do mention that in the video as well. Like, I have a friend, he's Romanian, he owns a BMW, and he's cool, he's fine, he's more than cool, and he is with technology, and he works for technology, he does technology for a living. It bothers me when people are not open, not progressive, disgracing the life that they are given or that they have regardless. You're disrespecting yourself and you're disrespecting everyone else. It may sound absurd. It starts off with me just putting someone down, and I was so down about this video because it sounded so critical, and then I watched my other video about driving and I mentioned a lot of this already in it. Oh, Arena, why did you do the same video twice? And so I was so anxious and annoyed at myself, and I hated myself for it. Not like hated, but you know, like a little tiny bit of hate. Yeah. And this comment, which made me kind of fuming, not on like a up to here fuming, but up to like here fuming, from like this is 0, like I was like this fuming. And usually another time I would be this fuming. So I've grown in that, but that's why it bothered me. It bothers me when people don't get it. Did you really listen? Maybe you did. I mean, I admit I'm not the best at communicating and the best at presenting ideas and concisely, and obviously I'm having such a hard time with this. But I don't think you even tried listening. I think because you were mentioned in it, your defense went up and you chose not to listen. You chose to criticize and you chose to defend yourself when you are defending something that you should not be proud of. And I'm not talking about the car you want. I'm talking about the things that you're not doing for humankind and for yourself and for people that you possibly love. I don't want to say thank you because I'm not really grateful, and I don't really like when people say thank you to the haters. No, because without you I would have just moved on, whatever. And I don't really want to go through the uncomfortable feeling of feeling annoyed and fuming even a little bit. But I think that would be what usually people would say to someone who made them realize, no, wow, I am proud of the video that I made, and I am proud of what I said, because I didn't say the shallow things, the message that might come across at the beginning.